Tony from the block, and I got some news for you. Yo, I'm gonna hit you with this. I got that good. I got that good. You know what I mean? But my good is knowledge. I got those stories for you, hot off the press. Because that knowledge, people can't take that knowledge away from you. You know what I'm saying, son? You feel me? You feel me, son? You feel me? Word. That's what I'm talking about, son. That's what I'm talking about. So, yo, check it. We're going to be learning about that plot today. And with that plot, you got different levels to a plot to telling a story, son. I got that good for you. I got that good. That's what it's no joke, yo. But let me tell you, when we go over this stuff, y'all going to be ready for those questions, shorty. Word is born. Word. All right. Did y'all find any conflicts in your reading? Miss Bazzle gonna be back. We're gonna get this. Did y'all find any conflicts, any problems in your reading that you just did? What we're gonna talk about today is plot. And when you have a story like the story you reading, son, yo, you got a whole bunch of events that's happening, and sometimes you face obstacles. In my life, shorty, I had to overcome a lot of obstacles. And you know what an obstacle is? A problem. Problems, we gotta solve problems. No sense in sitting around crying about the problem. You got to find a solution. So therefore, we got several elements in the story. You got the beginning of the story, and I got a story for you. Before I get to this, let me tell you, this is the exposition. This is the background to my story, right? So I was chilling with my three of us, we were chilling. We had burgers, we had some fries, and we needed ketchup. We needed all those fixes. We were hungry. We were about to get our grub on and then watch some cartoons, you know what I mean? Right? So I was like, where the ketchup? Because I can't eat my fries without ketchup. I can't eat those. Who likes ketchup with their fries? All right. So you feel me, right? You got to have that, right? Right? You feel me on that, right? All right. You feel me on that. So, but my other boy said he needed mustard. He likes mustard on his burger. And I was like, dude, we don't got no mustard. We don't got mustard. We don't got the condiments. Those are the little things you put on your burger, right? So I was like, I'm not rolling to the store by myself because I'm afraid somebody gonna eat my burger. So I'm like, yo, let's all just roll to the store real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody eat my food, you know? So we just all rolled out together and we left our food there. So we looking in the grocery store, we at Walmart. And we get sidetracked looking at the gear, you know what I'm saying? Looking at the gear because we want to be fresh, you know what I'm saying? You know about that, right? You know about that, right? Yeah. See, I see how you like rocking your hat. So check it out. Everybody has that uncle in their family. Uncle Ray, down on his luck. Uncle Ray comes up in the house, comes up in the crib, and realizes nobody's home. But he sees these burgers on the table. He like, ooh, I'm hungry. I'm down, I lost my apartment. So Uncle Ray decided to help himself. And look, I'm telling this story, so I got that omniscient type of power. Anybody know what that is? What you got, shorty, back there?
Omniscient is when he knows the thoughts of more than one person.
That's right, that's my boy. That's right, I know what everybody's thinking in my story. So Uncle Ray, you always got that uncle, you like, ooh, he at the door again. What you want, Ray? So we at Walmart, right? So Uncle Ray tiptoes up in the house, he's like, yeah, I'm about to get this grub while nobody's here. So he takes a bite of the first burger. He's like, yeah, that's a little well done for me, I don't like that. So he's like, let me tiptoe on over to the next burger. So he takes a bite of the next burger. He's like, ooh, blood is coming out this burger. I don't like my stuff bloody. So he's like, I can't eat that, but I'm so hungry. Oh man, let me try this next burger right here. So he's like, whoa, it's not overcooked, it's not undercooked, I'ma get my grub on. So after he hit that burger, he was like, ooh, I'm feeling a little tired now. I'm gonna watch some TV. So, you know, my cousin and I, we chill at the crib all the time. We like to be comfortable, but we different. So Uncle Ray's like, I'm gonna sit in this chair right here. He sits down, ooh, this chair is hard. I feel like I'm sitting on concrete. He said, nah, that's not gonna be for me, Then he tiptoes over to the next chair. He's just taking advantage of the whole situation here, but he's down on his luck. So Uncle Ray Ray sits down in the next chair and he sinks almost through the bottom of the floor. He's like, whoa, I can't sit in this chair. This is not the right chair for me. So he's like, I just want to sit down and chill. So he goes to the last chair. And what do you think happened?
Oh,
I didn't see nobody's hand. We gotta have hands up in here. Let's see. The little lady back there, what you got, shorty? What you think happened at that last chair?
It was good and comfortable.
That's right. Uncle Ray was like, yeah, this is for me. So he was watching TV, and then he was like, man, but I'm kind of tired. You think, he was wondering, you think they're gonna be upset if I just lay down for a little bit? So he went to the first bed. He's like, let me just plop on this bed. And he plopped and he almost bruised his arm because that's how hard the bed was. Because my cousin, he likes his bed hard. He likes it firm, okay? Then he was like, no, let me go to the next bed. So he goes to the bed, okay? So he has all these problems. First with the burger, then the chair. Now he's with the bed. So he goes to the second bed. What do you think happens? Does this story sound familiar? But what do you think happens?
He sinks to the floor.
He sinks to the floor because the bed is too soft, because my cousin likes his stuff soft. You know what I'm saying? So, the last bed. He goes to the last bed. Shorty, what do you think happened with the last bed?
That
It was
his bed that he slept in that was super, super comfortable.
There you go. He found the perfect bed. But let me tell you what's gonna happen next. The cousins came in. Tony from the block don't like people in his house. So there's a big problem right there. So things about to hit the fan. Because here we go, all this rising at you with the burger, with the chair, with the bed. These are all problems, you know what I'm saying? So here he is, the climax of this story. So what you think happened? What you got?
You're gonna think that somebody came in and robbed your house.
Right, so we see all our stuff messed up. We like, yo, hold back. What's going on? Somebody done got up in our house. Somebody touched our food, sat in that chair. Yo, son, somebody's in our bed. So we tiptoe on over to the bed, right? Who do we see? Oh man, it's Uncle Ray Ray. Uncle Ray Ray, what you doing here? So my other little cousin, he got a short fuse. He's ready to go crazy. But we like, no. So everybody's trying to get at Uncle Ray Ray. Uncle Ray Ray runs out the house. He's running. So there's my cousins and I. We sitting here, we're like, what we gonna do? So Uncle Ray Ray, he's hungry. He lost his house. So now we trying to find out how can we help Uncle Ray Ray instead of hurting Uncle Ray Ray, because we want to do what's right. Because let me tell you, your family is all you got. So we're going to resolve this problem. Let's see. So we start looking for jobs for Uncle Ray Ray. We hook up with him, fill out some applications because we're going to help him out, right? So then now he got his money. He's making his own money. He's making that paper. You know what I'm saying? His pockets get full. So now he can feed himself. But we still have the other problem. Uncle Ray Ray still doesn't have a house. He doesn't have a place to live. But you know what? We got a 4-bedroom apartment. So we like, yo, we could hook Uncle Ray Ray up. He helps us out. We help him out. He gives us some paper for the rent. Everybody's happy. You know what I'm saying? So the resolution was, we help Uncle Ray Ray out. Uncle Ray Ray helps us out by helping us paying the rent. So do you think that's a good ending, that we solved the story?
Yeah.
And what do we call the ending? The fancy word, the little denouement, or the resolution. So you may see denouement on your star stuff, but it's the end of the story, how it's resolved. The beginning is called the exposition. The end is the resolution, or the denouement. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Denouement. Again, come on now. Come on, say it like you're French. Denouement.
Denouement.
Oh, you got it, girl. That's what I'm talking about, shorty. That's what I'm talking about. She got that. So let me tell you, do you have anything you want to say? Because in the story that you're reading here, you have all these problems. You got the beginning. You learned who the main character is. Who's the main character in that story? In your story you're reading.
August.
Yeah. And then he has other little friends or problems that he's trying to overcome in the story. I don't think any of you got to the climax yet. And then after you get to the top, the most important part of the story, then it's how do you solve it until you get to the end. So there's steps to every story. So I'm telling you, Friday comes or Thursday comes, you may have to write me a story. I want to see your characters. I want to see the problems, the rise in action, the climax, the fall in action, how the things are being solved. Like we had Uncle Ray out with the job, you know what I'm saying? That was a problem because he didn't have food. He didn't have a place to stay. But then we solved those problems for him, and then we all came together as a family. Because family, shorty, let me tell you, family is all you got sometimes. And if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do to make a good story, or the plot, the sequence of events that's in the story. Any questions on this right here? So what do I say? We write to rewrite, right? So you got to have your outline. When you write your essays, you start with that outline, right? Same thing with the story. You have to develop your characters. You have to start somewhere, the backbones. And I always say, nobody ever writes a perfect first draft, right? So you're still going to start with that outline. So what you're going to do, I gave everybody some of this. You're going to create a foldable. I created one because I like to show you what I do, okay? Because I like to show my stuff. So this is what I did, shorty. I cut them out first. I gave everybody scissors. And it should look like this. But here's the catch. Based on my story and what I told you, and I have some little cheat things up here, you're going to cut out all the pieces. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 pieces you're going to cut out. These are the titles, but what I want you to do is figure out the definitions that go underneath all of them. I also have them up here. You can try to figure them out. So you're going to cut out all your pieces first, and then you're going to try to figure out where the definitions go underneath each piece as you think about the process of a story and how it should go. Any questions about that? So you're going to cut out all your pieces, and then you're going to glue them in your notebook. So before you glue them down, you need to match up your pieces first. Shorty's in the back, you got that? Because I don't want to hear Miss Bazzle, because she don't play.
Like Tyrone.
Tyrone will play, because some of the people said. Any questions? Some of the pieces you may do process of elimination. You may not know one piece. You might save it to the end until you see what you're left with, and then you do process of elimination to see where it might go. So try to figure it out on your own first. You can begin.